Welcome, friends. Today, we are doing another live stream. Exciting. How are you? I am fantastic and I am doing really well. I have a cup of tea here, so I'll have to try and drink as quietly as possible, but it's hot. It's most hot, you know. And so, as such, I have to put up with my noises. I got a fucking anti-compliment today. How did that happen? Shat upon from a great height. Someone said it smelled terrible. They hated it. It was geranium pour monsieur. How dare you, madam? Hello, Paul the Femo. Hello, Paroli. Hello, Dropout. Dahlia. Alicia. Spaced Out. Dushan. Anti-compliment top 10, please. Well. Maybe. Ooh, you bastard. Mastermind, how are you? I hope you are doing well. I'm doing well. Went for an ultrasound today, which was uncomfortable but not painful. Fucker was pressing down on me sternum like you wouldn't believe. I was like, ah. It was awful. But it was uncomfortable. It wasn't painful. It was just like, I just wanted to cringe. Do you know what I mean? It was like, ah. You know? Bleh. I will hydrate as much as I can. I've got a cup of tea here to go along with my water. I also have my big cup. Indeed I do. What else do I have? I have water, tea, and big cup. And geranium pour monsieur, which someone told me smelled awful today. I was told I smelled like an old woman wearing Gucci Hill, the absolute. Oh dear. Maybe the old woman needed to be cleaned and had been to hospital, you know, and they used the floor cleaner on her. Poor cow. Excuse me whilst I hydrate. Richie cornflake. Did get myself a cornflake crispy on the way home to treat myself. Had to fast, or as the nurse put it on the phone, I had to starve. Had to fast. Had to fast until, well, for 4 hours. But fast I did. It happens even for the best, Mitch. It does. Did you see the new Creed Masculine coming out? Awful bottle also. Yes, somebody very kindly posted it into the Discord, which was fun. It was, it's not looking good, bruv. Centaurus, it's called. Centaurus. I've bought a bottle of Dries Van Noten, says Paroli. Oh no. How much was that? Somebody in the Discord is selling one, but only to mainland Europe. Oh, excuse me. I have wonderful news for you all. And that I paid retail. Oh, that's good. Was it a sealed bottle? Was it sealed? No, lightly used. Oh. You can tell this is not the same Creed that released Melissum Imperial and Royal Oud. Not at all. Yeah. It's all focus grouped to the hilt. It's all data-driven, AI-driven bullshit perfume. I'm so glad I have a lifetime supply of perfume and need not worry about fucking shite. Oh, I've secured a guest for us, but I will tell you all when, in about an hour or so, you know, when we're a bit further into the stream, I will tell you all. We'll see how it goes. Lore vaporum. Oh no, the cap has come flying off. Dries Van Noten is not exquisite. I don't know where you get this from. It's not exquisite at all. It's a bit naff. Spaced out. Do you like Royal Oud? Stop showing off with an Angelique Noir and the 300 new Chanel. Yes, Bob. Bob did a naughty video, a naughty unboxing about all his free stuff that he got. And then had to take it down, unfortunately, because he found a note. A note that said, "Do not make a video." Creed is just a groupie being passed around to one buyer after another. They're just getting used at this point. Ew. Have you tried Cannabis Blue from Fragrance du Bois, says Monier El Mardi. No. I'm here for the cat. Where is he? He is only on screen. Sorry, Hassan. But he is a good cat. If you wish to see more of the cat, you will have to visit Laura G. And I will drop her channel in the... description so you can check out the motherfucking cats. They have a new fountain. I will ask, because cats like running water. And I will show you this. Tasty. Tasty water. Who's that? He spotted us at the end. Sorry, friends, I'm lost in thought. Next year, top 35 for 25 years, says Pradeep. I'm playing with a cat right now, says Dushan. Jeb. Everyone is saying hello to each other. Hello. Lost in thought. Oh. Grim. That was a wonderful cup of tea I made. Now I will hit the water. Don't mind if I do. Okay. So, I have... Is the new Chanel Allure real or not? Yes, it's very real. It's coming out on the 23rd and it's a limited edition. It's coming out on the 23rd of August. It is limited edition. I posted the literature in the Discord, I think. Paroli. There is much new literature surrounding it. But not to worry. Friends, I have good news. I've managed to secure a live stream with Henna from Canadian Beauty Blog. And hopefully she will come on Monday or Tuesday, early next week. So that will be fun. Happy days. We will all have a good time. You will have questions and we will answer them. So please think on. Welcome, DJ. Welcome. Oh, it's Galen, Hannah and Rich, the two hottest hotties in Fragcom, says Galen. Yes, we all love Hannah. Will you show your makeup routine, though? It's a closely guarded secret, my makeup routine. I'll share it with Hannah, but maybe not with you. I will show my glow. Welcome, Dava. You are wearing Aqua de Palma Colonia Intensa. Well, today I wore Geranium Pour Monsieur and got an anti-compliment. I was slated for the way I smell. Oh, I don't like that. What's that smell? Oh, Richard, I don't like that. It smells like perfume. And I was like, surely she's not fucking talking to me. Like, yeah, I don't like that. It's not nice. I was like, fuck off. I was shook. Shook to my very core. Oh, welcome, Christina. Christina has been showing us her dog today in the Discord. It is Woof, a good boy. It was very hot. Asked her, why did you? I didn't ask her. She just told me. My mom regularly comments when she dislikes my perfume. Well, I was surprised by it. I was very surprised to hear it. Because I think that Geranium Pour Monsieur is one of the easiest ones to like. She was lucky it was not the Pour Monsieur EDT on you. Exactly, because that smells like fucking bad acid bleach. That kind of thing. Scallon Haiti. Good afternoon, Omar. Boucheron Jaipur. EDP you are wearing. That charming man is wearing Vanille Havan. Very strong for this time of year unless you are down under. How many sprays? Quite a few, to be fair. Welcome, Divine. How are you? High Country Esquire says I went with a cheapie. Jovan White Musk. Nice. Yeah, I got that something. Jim sent H24. Hello. One has just blind bought Oud Cadenza. Oh dear, says Divine. How is it? Well, you won't know, will you? It's blind buy. Oh. I went into the department store today and there was fucking nobody on Frederick Mall. There was one person on Tom Ford who didn't know what he was fucking talking about. There was nobody at Girl On. They've opened this quote-unquote Girl On boutique. It's nothing like a boutique. It's just a new counter. Fucking bullshit. Absolute bullshit. I hope they're getting more stuff in. Because if that's the limit of their stuff, I'm fuming. So they don't have Hope in yet, but it is on the Frederick Mall website. I will put the link in the chat if you can wait for 1 minute. So there is the link to the Frederick Mall. Hope. Galen says, scent of the day, Keiko Machiri Lazazus. Excellent, but so similar to Shuggy, it's ridiculous. Why don't you just get Shuggy? Not wearing anything in this disgusting human heat. It's 31 Celsius, warm weather at 11 p.m. here. Oh no. Get air conditioning. Ooh, speaking of air conditioning, did anybody see that Jeremy Fragrance video? Fuck me dead. It looks like somebody fucked him dead. It's cocaine now. There's no other way around it. Like, there's no other way around it, unfortunately. He is I've genuinely tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, all the while knowing deep within exactly what it is. He looks like shit. He looks like fucking shit. He looks like he's been up for days. He looks like he's not eating properly. He looks like he's not hydrating properly. He's in the fucking deepest, darkest fucking heat of Miami in the midst of the summer with the fucking air conditioning, doing 10 to the fucking dozen. He's in a bad way, is Daniel. He's in a bad way. He's in a very bad way. And you can't get past the fact that there was powder all over his fucking nose as well. But he doesn't care. And you can tell by the production values of his video. Oh, no. You can tell by the production value of his videos as well that he doesn't give a fuck. He's just putting content out because he's got to. You know what I mean? He's fucked it. I'm not wearing anything, Christina. One of my guests, my cottage here in the mountain. That's why you should wear Sauvage as the top 10 designer Jeremy recently recommended. Scent of the day is Dunhill Icon. Welcome, Hassan Bulut. Hello, HMVT. Welcome, Brandon. Welcome, Stephen. Stefan, even. You are wearing Santos. Blind by Hope and do impressions? No. Does Frederick Mall follow the teachings of Jesus? Probably a fuck's sake closer than Jeremy does. Our duck follows Jesus' teachings. Damn, I thought you said Jeremy was dead. Fucking, he's not far off, to be fair. He might as well be. Let's hypothesize it's not cocaine. If it's not cocaine, what's that powder on his nose? Like, what's that powder on his nose if it's not cocaine? It's cocaine. Like, I've hypothesized it could be fucking anything. It could be diet. The most strong contention would be fucking mental health problems, but mental health problems could be leading him to take cocaine as well, because that's how a lot of people get involved in it. He is going to either get arrested and deported in America, right? Because that's what they'll do for a foreign national who's fucking convicted of drug offenses, right? Or he's going to end up dead. That'll be like getting arrested and deported will be the least of his problems. You know? Rich, please do a reaction video to TLTG's videos of the best YSL fragrances. I don't want to do reaction videos to other people's videos, man. But I haven't I haven't seen it. Tried Hope today. It's a mix of night and dawn. Kind of what I thought it would be. What could it be, says Christina. It's definitely cocaine. The duck is off the chain. He should sell his tonsil stones. Ew! But he follows Jesus. He doesn't. Moise Audio says Jeremy ruined the art. I mean, if someone was going to do it, because somebody realised there was money in it, as soon as they realised there's fucking enough money in it, you know? And Jeremy was the first of many, you know? But he's finished. He's got 2.25 million subscribers, getting 6,000 views on a video. Nobody watches. The comment section was full of people just being like, what the fuck? Like, people aren't even watching. At this point, people aren't even watching to see the spiral. Like, I sent that video to a few people and I was just like, it's just not funny anymore. It's like, I used to think it was shtick. That was the other thing I thought it was. Is it shtick? Is he doing it for clout? Is he doing it for attention? Is this part of his brand? Is he doing this madness because that's what TikTok demands of him? Is he just like, as soon as he turns off the camera, is he just going to be normal again? I don't think it is. I'm as certain as I can be that it isn't. You can only hide that shit for so long, and that's what I think he's been doing. I'm waiting for fentanyl era Jeremy. I'd like to see him drop a top 10 most complimented when he's doubled over. One of the reasons I started my channel when I did is when I got off all the fucking morphine and the opiates and shit like that. For me back, I wasn't taking them for fun. But the camera will find you out, man. You know? 7 lines for good morning. If it's cocaine, it's the bad one, says Dropout. Fentanyl is the end stage. Yeah, it's fentanyl's only for fucking, what is it, when the people are dying. Palliative care. I figured Jeremy's wife's search was a lame attempt to get a reality show, says Galen. Cocaine is a hell of a drug, says High Country Esquire. Sorry. Maybe he was eating powdered donuts like Mike Tyson. It could be a bogey. No. He needs an intervention, says Monia. The problem with interventions is that there are other people doing the realization for you. You need to do it yourself. You need to realize yourself. That's what they say. The biggest step's the first one, and it's true. The rest of it's it's not academic, but the rest of it's kind of like, you can't do the rest of it without wanting to. And it won't work. It's like going to therapy while you're on drugs. It doesn't work. It's not nice or funny at this point. It's just not. It's not, because he's going to die. You know, or something terrible is going to happen. You know, something bad's going to happen, possibly to somebody else. You know, he could be driving around while he's high and kill someone. He could be driving around high while he's fucking and kill himself, or seriously injure himself or someone else. You know, he could have a psychotic break. End up going to prison for some shit. Imagine Jeremy in prison, in an American prison. Imagine Jeremy in an American prison. Because apparently he's living in Miami at the minute. He shouldn't be there. Worst place for him. He had Turkish Delight powdered sugar. Gonna buy a clone of Tsar, can't help it, says supply and demand.
Mental health part of Jeremy's just doing voice work for the new GTA 6 is supplying demand. He had a donut and some sugar powder travel to his nostril. Lemmy says, for summer, should I get D&G Light Blue or Intense or Afternoon Supremacy? Not only Intense, clubbed in a wee. I wouldn't recommend clones ever, Lemmy. Sorry. So probably D&G Light Blue Intense. No, he is just stupid and irrelevant. Yes. He's extremely immature. He is extremely immature. The latest Jeremy video is actually disgusting and weird. Yep. No, you mustn't do reaction videos. The internet would break and it would expire with a lack of oxygen, says Bob. Can you try Hope in Harrods or something? I thought it would be out in September. I don't know where it is, but it ain't in my local department store, so it probably is in Harrods. The video he shared for the wife search had photos from him younger set to say how he's become. He looked great before. Yes, he did. If this new Creed is real, I'm actually looking forward to it. Creed fragrance made for the winter could be decent, says Jared Wilson. I'd like to see the a note listing. I think Jeremy's clean, but something is up with him for sure. No, he's not clean. He's got the bloat. He's bloated. He's got the coke bloat. If you have any experience with people who have used cocaine, even if they've used cocaine recently and they're not full-blown addicts, a lot of people, especially skinny people, get bloated on it. So the face puffs up. They'll like pregnant women get, where they retain water. That's what he looks like, and he's got the bags under his eyes. I've tried explaining it away loads of different ways. It's not. It's cocaine. And if he says it's not, he's lying, I think. I think that's sunscreen on his face, most likely, honestly. I don't think it is. His pupils are so dilated, even with a light in his face. But yeah, that's another thing, his eyes. Olivier Clement's top 10 prison perfumes. He could probably do that for you soon. He will undoubtedly become a shot caller, says Germs. Selling decants in prison. It's not decants he'll be selling in prison. No chastity belt in US prisons. Only in Norway. Woohoo. Let's do push-ups inside the jail, guys. What's wrong with our prisons, says Bob. They're a business. They're not. They're not directed towards anything else. He'd be popular in US prison. He would, yes. He'll get a lot of Irish Spring and Wiener Schnitzel, says RN. I can pop down to Harrods on Friday, says DJ. If you can get a sample, I'd be buzzing. It's sinus inflammation after sniffing it. Right, but I haven't seen him in years. After we saw the latest video, and we would never make a joke. It's far beyond the point of anything being funny and what's disturbing and very sad. Yeah, I agree, actually. It's not funny anymore, like. It's serious. It's like there's major problems going on there. It's sad. And if it is shtick, then he wants a fucking slap in the face. It's not shtick, though. It's cocaine. In my opinion. And it's not. I've seen it before, that's the problem. You know? But his family swear blind that it's not drugs and stuff like that, but they often do. Families are always the last to find out. People like that are really good at hiding it. They're really, really good at hiding it. You know? I don't think he's got any friends. That's another major thing. I don't think he's got any friends. I think he's got acquaintances. He's got business partners. He's got, that's like the whole wife thing. Galen said before that he thought it was like trying to pitch for a fucking reality TV show. Could be. But nobody's going to touch him after, especially not in Germany, nobody's going to touch him after that fucking thing where he got called the far-right fucking German fucking politicians in fucking America, is he? You know what I mean? But I haven't seen him in years. Welcome, Bob. Hello, folks. Eau de Partout, a top-notch cologne. Nice. It's sinus inflammation after sniffing it. Yeah, that's part of it, yeah. I call that Conor McGregor. Next, Jeremy Fragrance, cocaine, sweats. Eau de Parfum. Cocaine and Jesus. He's tried to conquer his addiction by quote unquote finding Jesus. He hasn't found Jesus. He's not religious at all. He hasn't found Jesus at all. Disappointed I didn't hoard bottles of a rock. Could run the market with it now. See so many people with Slumber House only offering trades, never doing cash for bottle. I think Slumber House are shit. Especially when he's bros capitalizes on all of it. Yeah. Yeah, he hasn't got friends. Cinnamon, tobacco, sandalwood, and black pepper. Some notes for the new creed. If he had friends, they would take it serious and help him. His business partners don't give a fuck about him. Nope. Exactly. He hasn't got friends. I don't think he's ever had friends. And maybe that's his problem. You know, he can't form relationships with people. Maybe there's something wrong with him in that way. You know? Excuse me. Taking a naproxen. The white linen suit is giving 80s cocaine dealer. Especially when his bro capitalizes on it. If he had friends, Rich's paddock good for summer nights. Yeah. Carl says, yeah, Jeremy needs new true friends, maybe. Needs somebody who cares about him. Rich, what's your take on the Labels? Santal 33? Hate it. Hate all the Labels. There's a couple of the Labels that I think are okay, but they're a poor excuse for a perfume brand. They're not a very good perfume brand at all. They're almost everything that's wrong with modern perfume. Don't know who said it, but you learn a lot about a lot of Slumber House bros. They collect perfume because it's rare, not because it's good. They're just greasy hoarders. Yes. Yes. I just watched Jeremy. Wish I didn't. Yikes. It's grim. It's fucking grim as fuck. Like, I don't enjoy it. Right, it's not. I don't get any enjoyment out of it. Like, I can't. Just waiting for something bad to happen, just waiting for it to come out that he's fucking died or something, you know, or he's been arrested for doing something absolutely fucking mental. Some comments said it's ASHD, no cocaine. It's not ADHD. It's got similar. He could be having ADHD, but ADHD doesn't make you look like that. It can make you behave in similar ways, you know, but it doesn't make you look like that. I wouldn't be surprised to learn that he was on the spectrum, you know. But he's fucked. He's not. It's not. I don't think it's ADHD. I think it's exactly what it is, and it's cocaine. That's what's wrong with him. He's got himself a nasty little cocaine habit. And he's lucky that he's got a lot of money, because if he didn't, he'd be doing all sorts for it. And maybe it's a problem that he's got a lot of money, because he's never going to run out of it. I'm after a high quality skanky oud, Rich and others. Any suggestions? Oud Infinite, Tower La Oud, and some other NSARs have been mentioned. Not the Tower. The Tower's shit. The Tower is absolute shit. It's just the worst oud. It's so bad. It smells like a rubber tyre. It smells like, do you know when you go to get your tyres changed on the car, and you go to like the tyre factory or wherever you go to pick them up, and all you can smell is black rubber? That's what Tower's oud smells like. It's crap. ADHD, topic change, please, says Tripler. Probably a good idea, yes. Good evening, Pulp Ephemeral. Oud Infinite smells really weird. Oud Infinite smells weird. Not a big fan, to be honest. NSARS possibly. Ramsey's probably your best bet for that. For your stinky ouds, like finding like oud and stuff like that. Pradeep says it looks like Requiem for a Dream. Jeremy looks puffy and as fuck and acts erratic. Yes. Welcome, Brobes. How are you doing? Also just bought Zoologist Civet. Hyrax. Hyrax is weird. It's not an oud, but it's weird. I think it's discontinued. It might be. I don't know. I know he's discontinued a couple of things recently. I think most of his subs are just watching him for the train wreck these days, not any serious fragrance content. I mean, did he ever really make serious fragrance content? He made surface level or slightly below surface level. I mean, surface level, if I'm being honest. You know? He didn't make real fragrance content. He made fragrance content for people who weren't into fragrances. There's always a chance he genuinely feels like he can't ask for help. There's absolutely, that's everybody who's in that place always feels like they can't ask for help. You know? Everybody feels like they can't ask for help. That's why they don't ask for help, and they feel, because one, they don't feel like they need help, and two, when they do feel like they need help, they usually carry on for a long time because they think it won't help them or they're not worth it. You know? I watched Requiem for a Dream the other night and felt like doing something terrible. I've heard loud smells rubbery. You have heard correctly. Last time I went with Germans at a wedding, they were all snorting snuff. I was quite taken aback. Vintage. Any bad Killians that you like, Rich? I think Straight to Heaven is actually good. Juice and a couple of the boozy ones are pretty good. All the by Killians that were good have either been reformulated into Oblivion or been discontinued. I think Phantom, is it Phantom Lord or Dark Lord, the one that's got the nutty profile? It's got the skeleton on the box, the skull on the box. That's quite nice. Intoxicated was quite nice. They're overpriced now. Dark Phantom. Is it Dark Phantom? Any shouts, Rich? Do you like King Blue or Silver Oud? Oh, I've got an interesting story about King Blue. King Blue, somebody apparently ordered a bottle of King Blue from Amouage, and when they got it and opened it, it was half full. And so they took it back, and when they took it back, they opened the next bottle in the shop in front of the fucking people, and that was half full as well. So I would be fucking careful. If I were you, fucking 500 fucking quid fragrance, you're only getting half what you pay for. Bottle's half full. And it's because, well, there's rumours going around because it's an opaque, frosty bottle and you can barely see through it. Amouage is a dead brand, in my opinion. They're finished. Andu555 says, do you enjoy French Lover? Yes, I do. I love weird robes. You want to try the Tower L'Oud? Absolutely, you would like that. It is weird, like Baptême de Feu by Serge, but you might already have that. One of the least popular Serges. Smells like hot metal and gingerbread. Very unusual. Which privés do you own? Quite a few. I sent a bottle of I sent a sample of Bois d'Argent Eau de Cologne, the original release. I sent a bottle of that to, a sample of that to Ben from Les Odorants today. Ooh, Civet is good, costs too much though. Even more than other zoologists. The privés I've got a Bois d'Argent, Eau de Cologne and Eau de Parfum, Cuir Canage, Patchouli Imperial, Leather Rouge, Amber and a Wee, Cologne Royale, which I actually really like, but I won't be replacing it because it's silly prices. And there's a couple of others as well. Can't believe Amouage was killed by a French fish. I know, Benji. Benji, somebody was talking about buying Oud Infinite before. You're selling one, I believe. Or have you sold it already? Hello, Rich. Scent of the Day's Musk Moderne. I've got a bottle of that. There's little Sauvage sprays and a silly twirl. I've been silly enough to buy Sheeprella. I need a decant of that geranium pomelo. Dark Phantom, Black Phantom, I think it's called. You want a big waste of money? Try Royal Crown. Yes, I've been watching your videos. I don't think I've commented. But yeah, they're definitely a YouTuber brand. Somebody replied, it was in the comments and they were like, no, it's not. I was like, shut the fuck up. I was like, yes, it is. It's an absolutely a YouTuber brand. It's fucking rotten. Vodka on the rocks. I don't know why I paid that amount of money for a subpar freshie. I'll never know. They're quite like that, Killian's now. Like, the price increases have made them, like, they've taken them from a place where you think, should I buy them? Maybe, maybe not. The price increases have now taken them to a place where you're like, I'm not buying that. You know, there's a lot of perfumes that's happened to recently as well, actually. So it's not King Blue. More like Prince Blue. Yes, that's right. It's only half a king. Well, Chiron is good for ouds? No. Amouage at retail must be new. I think it is, actually, yeah. Get me a pair of Irish linen trousers yesterday. May pair with some Patrick. Salmon killed Amouage. Persilade makes a fuss about it. He makes a fuss about all of them, doesn't he? He's a big fan of Amouage. I like a few Amouage from the Chong era. Yeah. Are you excited for the new Eau Sauvage water? Yes, Jared, I cannot wait. I want to be the first to review it on the tube, says Rose. Epic's Journey and Portrayal are my favourites. Guidance is their biggest success. Renault getting that bank. Horrible, man. Is the current version of Bois d'Argent worth it? Absolutely not. Stay back. Well back. You want at least a 10-year-old version. The new one is like water. It's so weak. It's so thin. I'm wearing a Juarez today from Roberto Greco. Benji, if you're the guy on eBay, I'm watching your Marl, Rose and Queer intently, says, been for a while, the rest of you want an apology for all the great tyre changes and rubber lovers. The rubber lovers can go away. Benji, And Ryan, I might be able to put you two in touch if you want to talk away from eBay, so you don't have to line their pockets, come to some sort of arrangement. You can both save a bit of money, I know you both to be sound. Dior Esprit de Parfums are on sale the 1st of September in the UK, £380 for 80ml. I do know. No, let me say this again. I do hope Dior know where they can put their fucking 80mls. That is outrageous. I'm a wash. Yeah, I'm a wash. I've been up to no good, Jura. Less King Blue, more glass half blue. I'm a wash. Farmed salmon. Chong doing underwhelming stuff at Tharmeen. Yeah, I've smelled it. I was hoping for fireworks and it just didn't happen. Thoughts on Parfum Cortana? Pass. No idea. Please, Rich, eBay, it's up to Benji. If Benji wants to talk to you, I'll send you his email. I'll send Benji your email, Brian, if that's okay with him. Then you can sort it out between yourselves. All the losers on eBay sitting on superstitious because nobody wants it. Love to see it, says DJ. Geranium poor duck. I was a poor duck today. I got an anti-compliment. Christ. So the new Chanel is actually real. Somebody posted a picture of it online today. I've been saying I saw it last Thursday. I saw the literature in a Chanel magazine at a Chanel boutique last Thursday. Yes, it's real. I must dehydrate lest I fucking ruin the carpet. I'll be back in a minute. Please hold. Oh, talk amongst yourselves. Welcome. I am back. And I am Quack. What is going on? Oh. Yes. Oh. Somebody's just fucking spoiled me day by sending us a video of someone walking into a sandwich shop and stealing all the food. My only hope is that they get fucking sepsis from eating it. Rich, please put me in touch with the nice bloke who hates the little pizzerizzians line from Girl On. If I'm a Walsh is farmed salmon, then Les Indomitable is wild salmon. Les Indomitable Ambra Supreme is on my wish list, but most of what I've read says it's nice but not mind-blowing. Why don't you buy the sample set? Buy the sample set. I believe that Brooke has some Orangere Sirocco as well, which I have worn this week. No problem, Ryan. Send deals on to me, Rich. I will do, mate. I'll do it after this. In fact, I'll do it now because I'll forget. Give us 2 seconds, mate. What's this? Why hasn't my fucking email been sent to Henna? We've got Henna coming on next week, hopefully. Oh, I've been getting some spam as well. What the fuck is this? No, I don't want to fucking delete that. Yes, I do want to delete that. Where is Benji? There he is. Oh, God. Send clipboard. Sorry, friends, I do realise this is shocking out of it, but you're used to it by now, I'm sure. No, I do not wish to send myself a fucking email. Oh, why are you like this? Oh, God. Why does it hate? So, it just told us that it copied his email address, right? But it didn't. Oh, that's no good. Sorry, Lily. Mate, I'm going to have to do that after this, because I'm going to have to write it down and actually remember the fucking email address. And Demadable actually means wild fish. Comet really grew on me. Didn't like it at first, but now I crave it. It's like someone woke up Rolande from the dead and gave her a Red Bull and a shot of prednisolone. That Chanel better be more... Oh, I heard back from the fucking rheumatologist today. They were like, oh, you'll have to have an in-person fucking assessment to get a steroid injection. I was like, fuck off. So just shoot it into me fucking hip. You know what I mean? I might ring a different one, because the one I'm using at the minute I'm not a massive fan of. That Chanel better be more than musk water. Have some hope on Polsh. No, this is dry, more realistic almond, do you know? Thanks, Cole. Thank you, Mama Deja. Only half remembered how superstitious smells. Very superstitious. Just watch the Jeremy video. It looked like he jizzed all over his face. He looks terrible. Can anyone, maybe Jura, explain how some orange blossom frags smell like tortillas on me? Yes, Jura Rose. How am I getting to swim in the Seine? It blew my mind, says James. Which has not fallen down the bog. My theory is half the people won't like it if the ambergris thing was not publicised. What about? Ambra Supreme. I think it's really nice. Thoughts on Prin Lomros's stuff? Shit. Send the meds over by carrier duck stat, says Tripler. I need stuff like that. Fair enough, says Tripler. Got a few Prin and Prasanna samples from Bloom and intrigued thus far. I have got a sample set of the Ducitas if anybody wants to take that for, I don't know, 20 quid. I can throw in a sample of something else as well. I need to do a follow-up on the Artelamatiers because I've been trying those. Lismore celebrated 10 years of Papillon this week. I want to try Tobacco Rose again. Welcome, Laura G. How are you? I am liking my mem sample, Anomaly. Anomaly. In the indie scene. Anomaly. Laura J, I showed everyone Lion. Alright, you're so bronzed we can't even see your comment. She has been to Africa and now she is back. Because I picked her up. Not from Africa. Off the aeroplane. It has been warm today. Very warm. Laura's glow. Which lion did you show? The fountain lion? Not mountain lion. Fountain lion. Splinter, welcome. Hey Rich, coincidentally I'm selling Geranium Pour Monsieur to put towards a sealed bottle of Vetiver Tonka. Nice. Geranium Pour Monsieur. Oh, it's fantastic. But like I said, I got an anti-compliment on it today. What the hell? Ugh. I was shook. Do you play with caps? I do. I do. Maybe I've got ADHD, playing with caps. Dushan, you had to try the samples, trying only Mem and My so far. I got some samples off Brook. I got some Frasai stuff. And I got some Bogway stuff. And I got some Chronotope stuff. Oh, can I have a blue spanner now? I'd like some power, Laura G. Oh, how do I do that again? Replace pinned message. Report. Maybe I should report you. Put user in timeout. Pradeep, Mem and Maya are the most famous. Doesn't Tunisia produce some quality roses? I feel like they have rose water in a lot of the cooking. I think a lot of North African and Arab states do. I feel like rose is a big thing around there, you know? I feel like that. Baymax needs a timeout. Huh? I am blue. Like Baymax. He's a Russian blue. You are a Gateshead blue. Or a Shields blue. Yeah, I can see that. After the lavender, it's very dark and brooding. How can someone hate Geranium Pour Monsieur? I'm baffled. I need to wear some creeds. Yesterday, at a shop with lots of small bottles of oil perfume was, but the writing was Arabic, so I was unsure what the flavours were. Don't drink them. Which any perfumes you hated at first and then grew to love, or vice versa? Yes. Yes. I'm trying to think of some. Amen. I hated Amen the first time I smelled it, and then I loved it. I hated Amen the first time I smelled it. Oh, God. What else? Most of them would be dark ones, you know. Encore Noir Sport. No, I always liked that. What else? Oh, well. What was the anti-compliment? From a stranger or a friend? Sort of a friend. Someone who sees us almost every day. But they don't know I'm that into perfume, like, so it's not that kind of thing. Not sure what samples I want from Brooke when I order. I have a few ideas. What are your ideas? Laura, what did you bring back for Rish? Perhaps a North African crispy treat? Well, I thought I left it in the hotel, but I did not. Angel Man was the first designer gourmand? No, Angel, I think, was the first designer gourmand. The old-fashioned dandy. What are your opinions of Mr. Miami Cuddles as a reviewer? I think the same as everyone else. Go for Bois de Harmonie instead. Is it a baby Hyrax, Laura? Let's be honest, we do stink. I used to hate Tom Ford's, too weird and realistic when I was new into fragrances. Now I love them. Thanks, Rich. He doesn't have his gift yet, so I wonder if he will let me tell you, or if he wants a surprise. I would like a surprise. Now I love them. Forget about it. This Amen Phantasm is absolutely amazing. I want to give L'Oreal all my money. Maybe your videos, says Pradeep, who was lying through his teeth. New here. Thoughts on Roger as a house? Rubbish. You might as well just buy the original Guerlains for 1/10 of the price, and they're originals. You know what I mean? Mr. Miami Cuddles, should I go look? No, 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 no. Mr. Miami Cuddles worked in a school and lured one of the students back to his house and got suspended from his job and didn't go to court. And filmed them at his condo. Oh, he belongs in prison. Absolutely he does. Absolutely he does. The name is a giveaway. Absolutely it is. Bam, down goes Roger. How many sprays did you do of Geranium Pour Monsieur? Quite a few. But it's not like I put on quite a few and then walked straight in. Do you know what I mean? Like, I went in there like an hour later. I like how you shepherd me away from the corners of the internet I don't want to see. Yes. Yes. You do not want to see that corner of the internet. He is weird. 2 persons in prison today we sent, says Dropout. Yes. Much deserved. Maybe we could put him in space like General Zod. Isn't that what people call, oh God, I forgot his name. I've got one of his perfumes. Oh, pass. I should do that to the brand, says Prody. I'm going to go as my phone is tired. Need some juice. I will text you when I am finished. And I will say, hello phone, you are juicy. It's meant to rain for the next few days. The weather is meant to be shit. So, what the fuck? Who knows? No space seems like a fun place. The bottom of the sea needs more appropriate. Toodaloo. Toodle pip. Bottom of the sea. Lots of pressure. Lots of water on top. Wet. Very wet. Oh my giddy aunt. The weather today has been a bit crap. Well, yeah, it's been humid. Humid weather's weird, you know. I wonder what other fragrances I will wear. What shall I wear tomorrow? I'm not sure Ocean Rain should be in the summer rotation. I'm not sure it should be in the summer rotation at all. I was frantically looking for my Eau de Havre this morning, lost in the shuffle. Did you find it? Here is my Eau de Sud, which I love dearly. Yes. It is lovely. I was sweating at home at 7 PM from just sitting in my house. The worst weather I have experienced. Global warming is real as fuck, is spaced out. Definitely different weather from what we used to have 25, 30 years ago, 40 years ago. You know? It's definitely getting warmer. The climate is changing. Ah, Eugene. Trudeau would say summer rain is inspired by climate change. Could be. It doesn't smell like inspired by climate change, though. I wonder if Anuja's got any of this. It's got an aquatic edge to it. It's definitely got ozonic, aquatic note, but it's also got that kind of weird, fruity, resinous thing going on. Like, I've described it as like a mix between opium, vintage opium, camel, and eau de Hermes. With something else lurking in there as well, some kind of aquatic madness. Which weather forecast are you looking at? Weather is going to be dry and sunny and hot in Manchester and Newcastle. No, I looked at the local one. Said it's not going. Also, there's a real weather front coming in soon. I think it's going to be on Friday or Saturday. Since you love orange blossom, I'm going to send a decant of Sevilla Lobe. I think I've smelled it. Climate change tax. Welcome, Eugene. How are you doing? I am having henna on the channel next week. Eugene. That will be fun. I must feel lucky with all the rain we're getting, says Eugene. Yes. And yes, it will be fun with henna. We will discuss perfume at length. We will talk about how we want to buy stuff in the future and how we decide to buy stuff now. How our collections have evolved, and I'm gonna do like a questionnaire sort of thing. Not a questionnaire, but like a series of questions that I ask everybody who comes on the channel, you know? Sort of like James Lipton does on Inside the Actor Studio, which is fun. Good evening! Welcome, Manly Sense. Crazy scenes in northern Italy, flooding and hailstones. Send us some fresh Canadian rain. We need that, says Spaced Out. Duck loves Canadians. Yes! Yes, I do! You and Henna reacting to vids would be off the chain. No. Reacting to vids is akin to just throwing shade. It's just talking shit. I prefer to talk shit to people. I mean, I prefer it. I mean, don't get us wrong. I'm not perfect. I prefer telling people if there's a problem, you know. We're going to get Zhao on the channel one day. That needs to happen. That's been a long time coming. Welcome, Zhao. How now, Zhao? How you doing? Yibbity! I've been on stream with Zhao before. Many times, actually. When we used to stream on Eugene's channel. And it was fun. And a good time was had by all. And Ben used to come on. Ducks shit everywhere indiscriminately. I do not discriminate. If there's one thing, I only discriminate against people based on their patter. So if they've got shit crack, so if people talk shit, I will discriminate against them based on the quality of their patter. But otherwise, not really. You know? Oh, that reminds us. If you would like to like the stream, friends, please be my guest. MJ. Ooh. I'm going to get Brandon on one day. But I don't want him pulling any of that funky shit. Like having someone on stream and pretending that they're not there. Don't do that. That weirds me out. That was strange. But yes, it'll be fun to have Brandon on. Brandon likes to post in my Discord when he is selling things. So if you like, excuse me, if you like the stuff that Brandon has, or you are interested in it, every once in a while he will sell. And it's only for the continental United States, which is a shame. But not to worry. He sold a bottle of Sycamore EDT yesterday. And well, he put it in the Discord, and I was like, hold that thought. I was like, I know who wants to buy that. And it was Rudy. And so I quickly texted Rudy, and I was like, Rudy. And he was like, hi. I was like, look, someone's selling this. Do you want it? And he was like, I'll take it. And a deal was done, I believe. So I'm happy that I could help both men. You know? It was good. Good for everyone concerned. Great times, says Jacques. Yes, it was great times. Scent of the day, scent of the summer, scent of the solstice. Have Pradeep on. I've asked. He's like, no. We need some crazy unhinged people as guests. I don't think Jeremy's going to come on. I talk a lot of shit, says DJ. Have you tried anything from Sora Dora? Sora Dora is fucking terrible, says DJ. No, Ando, I've never tried anything from Sora Dora. I don't even know what they are. Divine. Well, you think I should have Divine on? Are you saying Divine's unhinged? I don't think Divine's unhinged. Pradeep would be a classy guest. It would be good. I'd have Pradeep on. It'd be fun. Sup, I was studying German, says Divine. Pradeep would be a classy guest. Just returned to Lithuania yesterday, says Joe. And something incredibly outrageous happened. I brought a lot of fragrances with me, over 60 in 2 separate check-in luggage, all well wrapped in bubble plastic. When receiving my luggage in Lithuania, I realized that one of my check-in luggage was opened and it was stolen 4 fragrances. What? What? What became of... What's happening? Sue! Call the police! Call the military, call the politicians, call everyone. Do something. This aggression will not stand, man. Yes, Divine would be a good guest. I think different view on fragrances. Yeah, it'd be pretty good, that, actually. I'm definitely more open to having more people on. And seeing what happens. I enjoyed the last one, and Fliss has agreed to come on in early August again as well. And so, because I thought I might have Fliss on with Henna, but maybe not. Maybe Jura Rose. See if I can get Jura Rose on. Henna's got a nice peaceful voice. I like Henna's voice. Very calming. Very settling, you know. Have TLTG on. I'm not sure he would come on. When receiving my luggage in Lithuania, I realised that 4 of my check-in luggage was open and it was stolen 4 fragrances. Which ones are stolen, says Duchamp. Yes, Divine would be a good guest, I think. Different view on fragrances. Yeah, I think it would be quite good. Welcome, Jordan Albro, how are you? Who is that? Name dropping? Fascinating. Frederick Moore Monsieur is missing? Oh no. Chanel La Pausa 200ml? Oof. Painful. Queer Beluga Vintage? Oh god. Kirchhoff 1888. What about Pep? Outrageous. I never even thought about that. Yeah, I could email Pep. And just be like, hi. How do you feel about coming and talking about perfume with me and Hannah? I'd have Pep on. I'm a long time follower. I will join when you bring Oda Eriga or Demi. No, you won't. If I had them 2 on, you wouldn't come. You know you wouldn't. You'd get stage fright. So, Jean, what are you going to do about these stolen fragrances? What's going on? Are there procedures in place? Are there fucking proceedings in fucking motion? What's happening here? Who's taxed your fragrances? Somebody's stolen them. Pinched. John would be great. I'd love to have John on. It's just like getting the... It's just getting the stars to align with people, you know, because we're all in different... The thing is that we're all joined by, like, everybody kind of finds each other, you know, and everybody finds, like, the people they want to be around, especially on the internet, because it's a lot more easy than it is in real life, because in real life, you're surrounded by people by proximity, whether you've got anything in common with them or not. When you get into hobby spaces like this, you've got that in common, right? And then you can split people into, like, ever more like narrower bands where, like, you've got people whose personalities mix, some people's personalities clash, like you hang around and watch certain people and you don't watch other people, and some people you just can't stand, you know, and some people, like, you're frightened of, and some people that you love, and like all of that sort of thing. And then there's what you've got to mix in with that as well is because you can choose who you want to talk about, because it's the internet and you've always got access, everybody's spread around the world. So Henna's actually in a very different time zone to what I thought she was in. And then you've got to realize Pep is literally on the other side of the world to me. So it's a bit of a nightmare, you know, trying to get everybody together at the same place at the same time. But not to worry. This is more lucrative than getting on Joe Rogan or Lex Friedman, 3-year waiting list. It's harder. Customs. Do you reckon Customs have just pinched them? Queer Beluga getting stolen. Yeah, that's a painful one. We should get Carl on one day. We'll get Carl on. Pep says he's feeling uninspired lately. You could cheer him up. Yeah, that'd be fun. Just talk about something different, you know? Have a place to vent. I never hear you talk about oud, says Omar Farouk. Can you kindly share a few perfumes you like? Well, I'm not a massive oud fan, if I'm being honest. Apparently Balenciaga Pour Homme has got oud in it. So there's that. If I've got The Night by Frederic Malle. That's got oud in it. There's an oud coming out by Les Indomables, which I am looking forward to. I don't know whether I'm looking forward to it or whether I'm terrified of it. Hopefully it's good. Royal Oud is good. Not that it's very oudy. Oud's just not. It's never really grabbed me as something that I really enjoy, you know? Why the Muglers never did an oud is beyond me. You know? Leather Oud by Christian Dior. I used to have oud palau, but I went off it in a big way. Tobacco oud. That's not really got any oud in it. I've got no oud. I've got no out and out rude oud perfumes, you know. It's just not my thing. Ugh. I've been blowing my nose so much that it's got dry on the end and I think it's cracked and it's really hurting. It's just another excuse to complain if I'm being honest. I will put some ointment on it. Oh, by the way, I smelled Rebo a few weeks ago. The Antoine Lee release for Mas Milano. That retails for $750 for fucking 100ml. What did you think of it, mate? Apparently, he's doing a fragrance for Zoologist. So that's good. Very underwhelming. Generic, aromatic, leather, dry down, open with medicinal, herbal, green. Ah. Have you smelled Rendezvous, Divine? Have you smelled that? You might like that. It's got that kind of outrageous... it's got that kind of outrageous metallic opening that's a bit like Barrois. I can't remember if you like the Barrois or not. So you might like that, Rendezvous. I know Brooks got it from Saint-Celier, or she had it. Looking forward to the next Eldo, just because the names are so outlandish. Never bought one, though. Which one is it? What's it called? The names are outrageous. They're brilliant. Yeah, no, did you try the latest Parfum d'Empire product? It's superb. What's it called? Chauvois ran out of samples, got to see. Let's see if I can inspire Pep so he can come and talk to us. Looking forward. Me and Pep would... I have a feeling me and Pep would get distinctly nostalgic for the way Fragcom used to be, and Henna would sit there and she'd be like, what are these two old men talking about? You know? M7. Yes, in the same way as the other designer ouds I've mentioned, like, do they really have actual oud in? Possibly. You know? Do I want to end up having to do an Aaron Terence Hughes video? I'd just tell them to hack away, to be honest with you. I'd just be like, yeah, just take the channel down, to be honest. There's no fucking, like, you know, bollocks, I'll start again, you know? I'd just tell them to hack away. I'm not monetized, so you can't get blood from a stone. You know? What are they going to do? Come and take me fragrances? Then they would have to hack away. James says, Henna has been around a while. Well, she's had a beauty blog for ages. Like, she's got like a website literally called fucking Canadian Beauty Blog for like a while, talking about beauty and stuff. There are ouds that aren't very rude. Very underwhelming. I can go on when I feel brave enough. Going to get starstruck, mate, says Carl. Barwar are too synthetic for me. I did like Ensalada, but I can't buy that house, no way. Yeah, it's not. It's too much for me as well. It's like, wow, you know? Like, I know I over-exaggerate how I feel about Xerjoff, but at least Xerjoff don't smell like the equivalent of being hit in the head with a hammer. And that's what the Barwar smell like to me. They feel far too much. They're far too much. Someone told me the next elder was called Whale Puke, says Tripler. Get in. Henna has been around a while. Sell. Parfum d'Empire, un bel amour det. Sample it, duck. I'll try. I will try. What happened to the fragrance du bois flank a duck et demi? No, not happening. I like a vintage queer ottoman by Parfum d'Empire. Barwar and Biche will reach great heights, says Pradeep. Yeah, I know they will. I know they will. They're going to do like a fucking... they're going to do something mental. Like generation-defining perfume, a bit like fucking Lamal or fucking Amen or Aqua di Gio or something, aren't they? Welcome, Joe. How are you? Who's going to do something mental? You've come in at any point. People could just be... I could be talking about anybody. We've talked about a few people who could do something mental tonight. But Marc-Antoine Barwar and Olivia Biche. Quentin Biche. Olivia Biche. Dear me. Quentin Biche. I have a feeling if they haven't already, then they're going to release like era-defining perfumes, you know? Ramsey apparently loves Queer Moresque. Juan Luton's I'd like to sample. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he loved it. He loved it when he did his first impressions. It is fabulous. Hello, says Justice Doe. Centre there is Rose de Jamal. Beautiful. I wore Rose de Jamal when I went to York last week, and it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Fans of Lapidus Pour Homme, says Jordan Arborough. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. I just don't wear it very much, to be honest. I think it's his best work, Tim, but I can see that. What we're talking about here. Tim Collar got that one of my samples set from Parfum d'Empire. I didn't like it. Maybe it's the Champaka. Rubbish. Well said. Very well said. I am... What's going on here? Oh, shit. Pour homme haute concentration. Theorema. Extra dry. Veritable cologne. Let me... Rich, have you smelled Crivelli Patchouli Magnetique? I've got a bottle. To me, it's so repulsive. It's fascinating. What? What don't you like about it? I think it's nice and smooth. Why are patchouli so hated? They are hated. I think you've got to like fruit and you've got to like patchouli. And if you don't, Pavarotti's a fruit patchouli, isn't it? No. It's a sweet patchouli. It's a sweet patchouli fragrance, but it's not fruit patchouli. Please do not slander one of my favourite fragrances. I'm only joking. Slander away. Yeah. Fruit patchoulis. Utterly appalling, and I love patchouli, says Jiraja. It's got this kind, it's like, to me, it smells like a white patchouli. It smells like white patchouli by Tom Ford. It's got that kind of creamy, smooth patchouli with the peach. Like the peach gives it that kind of peach texture. You know, like, you know, when you bite into a peach, it's not crunchy at all. It's strange like that. Something metallic about it, like Secretions Magnifique. I don't get that. I don't get that. I really don't. I wonder what I'm going to wear tomorrow. I might wear a Creed. Music for a while is officially categorized as disgusting, says Galen. Still lurking back there, Galen. I don't know if everybody's seen, just Galen lurking has just reminded me. I don't know if anybody's seen, but Tara from Olfactor Files is getting married. She's getting married to her partner. We have not seen her for a while, which is a shame. Bobby says, I like Galen. Are you being held at some kind of like unspecified place? Have you been forced to say that? Is Galen still married? Well, he only got married about a month ago. So possibly not. I mentioned it in Discord, but I'm on the hunt for a vintage citrus oak moss, preferably mandarin or orange as a citrus. If I pour monsieur le leve pour homme sauvage, all pleasant, but meh. You could try Mila Sean's Womo. Womo. I did smell Crivelli's Queer Inflamouge today. I thought, yeah, I might give that a test. I think there's some of those lurking in the local Guerlain boutique. Lurking in the local Guerlain. Wearing paddock, risking the marriage. Paddock is immense. I really like Paddock. I really, really like Paddock. I might have to wear Paddock soon, actually. I have to wear some fucking thinner stuff than I've been wearing. I wore Sport Rabanne recently, and that's quite nice, but it's not. It's just like a thin version of the. It's a thin version of the vintage one, like. Benji, my wife has a cold. My opportunity to break out the night without the threat of divorce. Nice. Not vintage, but I'd recommend a new bottle of Azamor d'Oranger from Parfum d'Empire, says Galen. Listen to Galen. I was trying to ask Galen if I should buy a bottle of cologne by Etat Libre d'Orange. Actually, I have that and I love it, says Jordan. Stuff like exactly like that is my jam, says Jordan. Why the vogue for equine perfumes recently? Your guess is as good as mine. I have noticed that as well, Jiraja. There is a plethora. Is plethora the right word? There is an abundance. There is an abundance of horse perfume at the minute. Who knows where that's coming from? Just horse is just the big thing at the minute. Fliss is enraged because they're not enough horse. They're not horse enough. She wants pure horse. Oh no, that went in my ear. Oh, that was weird. Excuse me. I wonder if Henna knows any horse perfume. Just trying to think of things to ask Henna, to be honest. Oh yes, I've spread cologne in my ear. I happily scored a lab bottle of Zoologist's Smile and Shine from Brooke. The zoologist? No, you mean the zoo, not the zoologist. The zoo. Why the Vogue? Parfum comps indicate Queer Infrarouge is a dupe of Whittian's London. Paddock, Papillon's newest. Yeah, there's loads. They're not the only ones. There's loads more as well. Oh yes, you're right, Rich. Oh, I got scared there. I thought they'd changed the naming conventions, and I was like, no, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with change. I'm trying to think of some stuff. Oak moss with citrus at the top, vibrant citrus at the top. Eau de Sud. Eau de Sud. That is what you want. That there. There you go. There's your fragrance. Eau de Sud. Get a vintage bottle of Eau de Sud. Control your guest excitement. I am excited. It's fun to have guests on. I wonder if Jura Rose came on, if he would discuss his beauty tips. Him and Henna. Because I know Jura Rose has got them, you know. I did something outrageous today. Gunmetal says, I'm dying to smell Hermes Paddock. I would help you. I would, honest to God, I would send you a sample, mate, for absolutely nothing. But I cannot. Because you live in America. If you lived in Britain, I couldn't even send you one if you lived in Europe, probably. Oda understood, says Jordan Albro. Yes, you can still find vintages of this, and it's brilliant. It's lime. It's a big lime fragrance with vetiver and oak moss and just green vintage crystal. Yes, but that's a little, there's a big iris in that, isn't there? That kind of does a lot of irisness. Oh no. Ruard, Perfume d'Empire, more horse apparently, expensive horse. Yes, silly horse. I tried Ruwadi. It was a lot cleaner than I expected on my skin. I never smelled it, but I suppose has almost. Have folks tried Charenton Macerations, Christopher Street? That's one I love, but nobody speaks about. I'm always scared to hear the word maceration because nobody in the actual fragrance community knows what it means, apparently. Like, you see all these fucking losers talking about how your perfume's got to macerate for a few weeks. Oh, when I buy me brand new cologne, I spray it 8 times and then leave it to fucking macerate. It's like, no, mate, you've just been ripped off. Pop Femo, good night. Peau d'Espagne. Love horse perfumes. Give me more Peau d'Espagne. Yeah, that's a bit horsey. It's a bit horsey. Difficult wear, Peau d'Espagne. Ruada's already at discounters in the US for about 70% off retail. Woof! Or nay, I should say. I'll be back in a second. I'm going to dehydrate Galen. Try something new and entertain the people. I'll be back. Welcome, friends. Once again, I've returned to you. It's fucking stifling in here. Good grief. What is going on? I'm back, and I'm quack. Pardon me, sorry. I almost blind bought a test a bottle of Ruadi, but didn't want to risk it. It was at 70% off here too. At 70% off, it's still $190. Do you know what the problem with that is, right? The problem with that is that makes you realise they're selling that at a profit. So how many pairs of hands has that gone through? How many pairs of hands has that gone through, right? To get to the point where it's at fragrance buy that they can sell it at a profit at $190, and yet at retail it's 750 euros, which is closer to about $850, $900. Fuck off. That is despicable. Eldo horse meat. Well, the thing is that doesn't, like, you know, that doesn't surprise. Oh, I shall have a look for the discounted reward. Only down to only expensive from crazy. The price I got was 90 USD. It was a 50 mil though. It's pretty good actually. Gillian, what did you think of Un Bel Amour Debt? Often Dampier has reached the point where I'm willing to buy just about anything he does, no questions asked, but not at $190. Mark Antoine, I shall add hay, immortal, cumin, and mint in everything Corticciato, says Pradeep. I'm going to smear myself in Ruwadi now in honour of this discussion. Peter will probably pick it up next time I'm at the local shop. I'm going to... alright. I didn't think Parfum d'Ampere was that expensive. He's done these fucking funky ones where he thinks he's justified in charging obscene prices. Oh. All perfume is for profit. My theory is that no perfume cost any more than 80 USD. You are incorrect. Rich, drop the link for Galen. Quit fucking around. I can't drop the link. I'm streaming through YouTube. You can't drop the link when you're streaming through YouTube. She is right. She is wrong, unfortunately. How can you buy Elvis for $20 with a free mug when shipping is $13? Pass. And how free is the mug? He said he wanted to do an nude since the 90s, to be fair. Or were you there since the 90s? Does he just want to sound like he knows he was ahead of the game? That sounds like hindsight. Let us check. Oh, fuck off. Never click on sponsored fucking things on Google, because it just makes them fucking encourages them, helps their algorithm. Benny, je sais Parfum d'Ampere. Galen, text me and tell me where this tell me where this discounter is. He said he wanted to do a nude since the 90s. True, well, thanks for reminding me. I will buy that, Elvis. That's good. I was there in the 90s as a bibby, says Brody. Him and Phantasm must be under $1. Ah, oh. Pennies. Eugene's perfumes must have been more than 80 USD to make, says Cole. Ooh! What is going on? Oh, fucking behave. Oh, fuck. Oh, wait, fuck, no, it's 50 mil. Where's DJ? I'll send that to him. Wonder if they ship. To me, your humble duck. I doubt they do, actually. Them shithouses. You are buying a perfume, for fuck's sake. I'm not buying a perfume. I'm sending the link to someone else who has been talking about buying that for a while, to be fair. Evening, Rich. Welcome, Stuart. How are you? Faking hell, says Joseph. Do you want? Oh, God. Giannis just dropped in the complete MFK fragrance collection review. Goodness me. That is outrageous. Surely not. Stuart Maples wearing Smolto Pour On. No, it's not very interesting, sadly, says DJ. Oh, well. I wouldn't mind trying it, but... How, Stuart? Have you been buying anything lately? Friends, if you would like to like the stream, if you haven't already liked the stream, let me know. Excuse me whilst I macerate, says Roger. Have I macerated? Who is Yana? The Scented. The Scented is Yana. Smolto Pour On and Molto Smolto are really nice. They are really nice. I haven't worn Molto Smolto much. I've worn Smolto Pour On more than Molto Smolto this summer because the weather's been so shocking. Brandon says Lizab Stray, a perfume brand known for its exclusivity and high-end offerings, does not disclose the cost of its perfumes publicly for several reasons. I shall not be disclosing the cost of its perfumes for one reason, because Eugene asked me not to. that is the best of reasons. The finest. Oh, goodness. I've pulled this back out from the brink. Do I want to sell this? It's possible. This is a Polomoire Parfum Tattoo 29. Silly name. Brandon, can you send a decant of Guerlain's Queer Lucie to Rich? Says Duchan. Stuart says bought. Smolto Pour On just sits the correct side of vintage for me. Smells great. Doesn't last though. Oh, I get all day out of it. If you disclose the prices, Remy will take you to the terroir. By pricing convention, Eugene's perfumes should be at least twice as much. At least twice as much. If he priced it the same way that everybody else in the industry, like the formula, even then they'd still be too cheap. So I wouldn't want to mess with Remy, says Carl. So it's very close to the skin. Good grief. That is very sad. I get great performance out of it. I can smell it all day, like. It's brave to get into the perfume business as an independent. Bloody expensive as well. Especially if you're making good ones. Like if you're using high quality ingredients and you're using fucking... Like Naomi Good says perfumes must cost her a fortune. You know? Mental. Got to remember as well, Eugene's perfumes have been out for a while and he hasn't put the price up yet. I don't know if he will. A great price for 100ml, especially in today's market. They are when you compare them to Dior's and Chanel's and fucking all the other stuff that's out there. Naomi good, sir. Says Brody. Brody makes these weird noises to me all the time, and I'm like, what? Like, I never know what he's saying. He just says, And I'm like, eh? Thank you, gun metal. Good gun metal. Thank you for coming. I appreciate it. It's nice to see you. Naomi good, sir, is a big no thanks for me. That's another one who does a horse one. What's it called? The horsey one. Oh, fuck me dead. Which one's the horse one? Equus. Thank you, Joe. Yes. Would you rather he sigh? Corpus equus. I don't know. I need to be told clear and straight what people mean. It's very hard in text to like read, to like understand what somebody's context is when they say like or eh or what. If it comes through as text, you don't know. Like you can hear cadence in people's voices when they speak, but like when I read the chat and stuff like that, I'm not entirely sure how people are meaning the things they say. So I just say it with like a happy vibe. Antoine Lee perfumes always sit close to my skin for some reason, says RN. Got some Naomi Good, says samples on the way, actually, says Stuart. Ah, yes. I enjoyed. Sen's Unique has got a sale on at the minute. I think they do Naomi Good, sir. I'll send explicit voice memos from now on. Settle. I love Iris Sandra. Yes. Did I send you some of that? I don't know. I feel like I may have, or maybe not. I've sent you a few things, so I can't ever remember. No, eat the backlight for me. Love it, says Tim. I do not like tuberose, but I think No Eat the Backlight's really good. It's not something I'd ever wear. It's not something I wear because I don't like that kind of vibe. I don't like white florals, and I certainly don't like tuberose. It's weird. But No Eat the Backlight's really good. Like, it's really good. I'm right in tune with Pradeep's frequency. Smart kid. Corpus Equus is Duchefaux's interpretation of a horse scent. I had to throw in my decant of No Eat the Backlight because I could smell it from my drawer inside a plastic bag. Good lord. Giddy, says Juraja. I'm right in tune with Pradeep's frequency. I like Naomi Campbell, says Tripler. Not quite the same. I imagine she's got a perfume, but it'll be shocking. You have, but that wasn't one of them. I understand. Don't only translate to happy vibes. Uncle Bob understands. Iris Sandra is one of the samples I'm getting. Curious about clear velours. Reminds me of Herod. Unfortunately. Not great. I'm never going to wear that this summer, if I'm being honest. Oh. What is going on? I think have I still got a bottle of Quemaresque? I've got one of those. I'm negative in my text 99% of the time. Well, we have spoken about this. I will not speak about it on stream. But since you said it, yes, you are. I need to try Goutal's fragrances. Agreed. I think you would really like them. Even the modern stuff's pretty good. Fliss swears by the modern stuff, says it's still fine. But she likes collecting the vintage bottles because of the look. I worked with a lot of Bakelite in my metallurgic studies. I remember the smell. Is it Bakelite or Bakelite? Yes, Bob, old school plastics rule. Oof. They're grim. I wish we could invent something that degraded. Maybe it's not after 10,000 years, but, you know, something a little bit sooner, you know. This old school plastics rhubarb. You are the Henjo Masamune. Fuck's sake, Dushan. Okay. It's been 2 hours, friends. It's getting warm in here. Actually, for once this summer. It's a novel feeling. Yeah, I think it's time for me to go. It's really muggy here. We had thunder and lightning last night. It was weird. All the backlight objects have a couple of watch boxes from the early 30s. Oh, that's nice. Oh, send us a couple of pictures of that if you wouldn't mind, Tripler. I'd like to see that. Some plastics are engineered with crustacean parts, and I have a theory why some plastics smell fishy. I think you've just explained it there, to be fair. Anyway, I'm off. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Thank you for liking and commenting and keeping me company. And I will see you all again soon, no doubt. I'll try and do a video tomorrow, I think. Have I got anything to do? I don't know. I've got some samples. I might wrap up the art of the mat, yeah, because I've been testing them. Anyway, bollocks. I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.